Hey Parkland, Bryan here for Dean Cooley GM, and I'm standing right next to the latest offering from GMC. It is the all-new 2021 GMC Yukon Denali, and I'm going to do a little walk around for you and give you a bunch of reasons why you might want to get excited about this new truck. Some of the changes that you're going to see on the all-new 2021 Yukon Denali is that we're going to have full LED headlights and fog lights up front. And they've made the vehicle a little bit bigger, but they've allowed for some good airflow around it. So if you look down here by the LED fog light, it's actually an air curtain, so it's going to help make this vehicle a little bit more slippery through the wind. Now, power plant. There are 3 power plant options for the Yukon. However, this one has our 6.2 liter V8 engine matched up with a 10-speed automatic. So 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque, so plenty of power to haul you and your people or cargo around. Some other options though, traditionally we've always had a 5.3 liter V8 available, now matched up to a 10-speed automatic. Keep in mind these 2 engines are the same displacement that you might be used to, but they've added some fuel-saving technology, dynamic fuel management, great technology to help save even more fuel. But then we also have a new engine available. It's a 3.0 liter Duramax diesel, also matched up to the 10-speed automatic. Now if you come along the side of this Yukon Denali, on this particular one, we put these beautiful 22-inch rims on here. Look at those. Very unique too. I think right now it's the only one in Canada that has these rims and color combination. Behind those rims though is a really neat feature, an adaptive ride suspension. So a lot of times you lose comfort when you go to a larger wheel. However, the suspension in here is so high tech, you can still have a great ride with a really good looking rim. And then you come along the side, this is kind of a neat feature with the mirror. As you're walking up to the vehicle, if you hit the unlock or lock button on here, it has the ability to fold the mirrors. So you just hit that, it's going to fold it in. It's all locked, and then as we're walking up, we unlock it, folds the mirrors up. And then also, open the door, power running board. Isn't that slick? So here at the back of the Yukon Denali, we've had some really cool updates that you're going to like, but then there's also going to keep, or it also kept some features that are you're going to be familiar with and still also enjoy. So you actually still can open up the back window glass. You can just throw things in there nice and easy. I love this trim. It's like a satin chrome finish. Really, really looks sharp. This tailgate is fully power programmable, so we can actually program it for different heights. And then it does have the kick feature where you just kick to open. You'll also notice this is Denali exclusive quad tip exhaust. You can only get that on the Denali. But then this is where the major changes have happened. Way more space behind that 3rd row in the regular wheelbase Yukon Denali, or just Yukon. So you can probably fit 2, maybe 3 hockey bags back here. You still get the underfloor storage, so that's really nice to see. And then we do have some buttons here that are going to allow us to knock down these seats. So we can knock down the 3rd row, and then we just press this button to knock down the 2nd row. And you'll notice everything kind of gets out of the way, makes it nice and flat. So there's piles and piles of storage in here to go along with. Now we're in the back seat. So what's really neat about this vehicle though now too, is that the third row is a lot more comfortable to sit in. We can actually jump back there, and I'll show you. So when you get back here, it used to be fairly uncomfortable to sit back here, really good for kids. I'm about the height of an average 12-year-old, so I don't want to brag, but I do have quite a bit of space here. And then what's really neat about these seats now, they have very similar adjustability to the front. So I can actually slide this seat back and forth now. And we got some tilt features. So very, very comfortable to sit back here. And then I really like pointing this out. Tri-zone climate control. Anybody in the back can control their own climate control, or if you don't want them to, you can control it from the front. And then of course, these leather seats are heated and perforated. All right, we're in the front seat of the Yukon Denali. This is an extremely comfortable place to hang out. You got this beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. It does have a heated feature, which is connected to the adaptive remote start system. So it's gonna turn on when you remote start this vehicle. If you got a chance to look at the windshield, there's a gigantic heads-up display on there, and it gives you all kinds of cool information. Like it's going to tell you the speed limit in certain areas. It's even going to put your current speed up there. There's all kinds of cool information right there on the windshield. It's like driving a fighter jet. You also have top-notch materials inside this vehicle. With the Denali, you get this exclusive forged leather, and then you also have this cool baseball stitching, and then look at all this open pore wood. Like that is really, really nice. Now as we move up here, this is a 10-inch infotainment system screen. It's literally one of the best infotainment systems in the industry. Super easy to use, a lot like your smartphone. They've added in some camera angles in here, so this is really cool. So all these camera angles are in high definition. You have a 360-degree angle. That's the front. There's the back. We've got different angles there for hitch guidance as well. We can also hit this button and then kind of line your rims up to the curb, so that way you don't scratch those beautiful 22-inch rims. So lots of different camera angles there. And that's not it. Actually, as you move your way up here, we actually have the rear view camera mirror. So when you're hauling people, you might not be able to see through their heads. At least, I hope not. But if you flick this button, it's going to turn the camera on in the back, and it's going to increase your view behind you by about 300%. So that's really nice to have, just to give you a little bit more certainty about what's behind you. Now as you look up here, you got all your switches to knock down your seats from here, and remote, or to open up your garage doors, things like that. But then look at this. This is unique for the new 2021 Yukon. We've never had a panoramic sunroof inside here. So top-notch materials, very durable, extremely simple to use. That's really the layout of this really high-tech vehicle. I hope you enjoyed this walk around of the 2021 Yukon Denali. We're extremely excited to have it here. I'm assuming it won't last long, but we wanted to make this video and send it out to you so that way you have an idea of what we have here to offer. Feel free to drop by at the store at 1600 Main Street South here in Dauphin. You can take a look at it online at deancooleyGM.ca, or feel free to give us a call at 204-638-4026. Thanks.